My dear brothers and sisters, Mount Everest, home to snow leopards, glaciers, and monks in silence. But now, a king cobra? Yes, the world's longest venomous snake, once found only in tropical forests, has now been spotted at 9,000 feet elevation near Everest. This shocking revelation has alarmed scientists, and for us, it carries a serious warning. This is Mission Viksit India, where every video explores how innovation, nature, and survival must go hand in hand in the journey to a fully developed India by 2047. According to a Times of India report of 13 June 2025, a king cobra has been documented at 9,000 feet altitude, well above its usual range. For context, king cobras prefer warm, dense forests. They've never been natural residents of high-altitude Himalayan zones. So why now? The answer is climate change. As temperatures rise, animal habitats shift, and with it comes unexpected danger, even in once safe zones. So, why is this such a big deal? Well, this isn't just about one snake, you know. It actually signals a much deeper crisis on the horizon. Lowland species are now moving uphill because of warming temperatures, and that means high-altitude hikers are suddenly exposed to threats they've never even imagined before. Plus, wildlife is starting to behave unpredictably in these unfamiliar terrains. For mountaineers and trekkers, it's like stepping into new territory in every possible way. The safety risk for hikers is, honestly, pretty serious. Snakebite at high altitudes can turn fatal really quickly. There's no antivenom stored at those base camps, and rescue can be delayed for hours or even longer because the terrain is so remote. On top of that, there's just not enough awareness about these new animal threats. This isn't just wild anymore, it's become a whole new kind of wilderness. So, what's the solution? Well, let's break it down. First, emergency snakebite kits. These are lightweight, safe for altitude, and come with compact antivenom doses plus satellite beacons. Next, drone surveillance of trails using thermal drones to detect warm-blooded movement and alert hikers ahead of time. Then, smart wearables, trekking gear with built-in thermal sensors that vibrate when they detect motion nearby. We also have AI-based wildlife mapping, using camera traps and artificial intelligence to track the movement of snakes and other species in Himalayan zones. Trekking protocol needs a redesign too, to include wildlife safety and snake awareness in every hiker briefing. And of course, conservation plus innovation, partnering with wildlife institutes to study species migration due to climate change. Finally, we need climate restoration by making the world carbon neutral. It's a lot, but together, these steps can really make a difference. Climate warming and further heating really need to be stopped and, well, reversed if we want to make our world carbon neutral. Since synthetic chlorophyll has already been invented in Australia by Professor Max Crossley from Sydney University, I think it's time Indian scientists work tirelessly to invent artificial photosynthesis. This could absorb atmospheric carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and even use carbon atoms to generate energy. Imagine, engines and vehicles could be invented with synthetic chlorophyll layered on the upper chassis, facing the sun, to absorb atmospheric carbon dioxide and perform artificial photosynthesis, breaking it into carbon atoms to generate energy to run the engine and the vehicle, while releasing oxygen into the air, enriching it with a big volume of oxygen. If we pull this off, we could eliminate air pollution or ozone pollution and honestly make India a carbon-neutral country without climatic woes whatsoever. A snake on Everest is not just fiction, it's a biological reality and honestly, a climate warning. As India prepares for more exploration and adventure tourism, we must also prepare for adaptive safety and technological solutions. A technological solution to make our Earth carbon neutral. In this, India can commission research and development for achieving artificial photosynthesis, and then invent an oxygen emission engine as well as a vehicle, absorbing carbon dioxide, releasing oxygen, and using carbon atoms to generate energy to run the engine or vehicle. We can stop nature from changing, for which we need to invest our time, energy, and money for the requisite inventions. If you believe that India can commission research and development for achieving artificial photosynthesis, and then invent an oxygen emission engine as well as a vehicle, absorbing carbon dioxide, releasing oxygen, and using carbon atoms to generate energy to run the engine or vehicle for making India a carbon-neutral country and for ending all climatic woes, then please like this video, share it widely, and subscribe to our channel Mission Viksit India. And don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss an idea that could shape our future. This is Mission Viksit India, innovating today for the India of 2047. Jai Hind.